Hello, it's Jennifer from heysealemon. So the back to school season is approaching and I took to my community tab to ask you guys what kind of back to school related videos you would like to see. And some of you asked for some reviews on school supplies or some recommendations for best school supplies to use. I'm sure a lot of you know by now that I have been out of school for a while, but I do use a lot of office supplies, which are basically the same thing as school supplies. I'm kind of a notebook, sketchbook, and pen addict, so I think I could help you out with some reviews on that stuff. And today just happens to be Amazon Prime Day, which is a good day to shop for deals on Amazon. This video is not sponsored. I genuinely do use their basics line of everyday essentials. So I ordered a bunch of Amazon Basics office/school supplies that I've been wanting to try out for myself. And for your reference, I will put all of these items in my Amazon storefront, which you can find at amazon.com/shop/heysealemon. That's a lot of S's. I also include a lot of the products that I use in all my videos across my channel in that shop. So if you're ever curious on what I'm using in a certain video, I have them all neatly categorized. So go check out my storefront if you want to check those out. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I make new videos every week. So if you want to see those, hit subscribe and be sure to hit that bell so you can be the first to get notified for when I post new videos so you don't miss any of them. I am a sucker for a good gel pen, so I've been wanting to try Amazon's, and they have a blue and black one in fine point and ultra fine point. And the pen addict in me wanted to try all of these colorful pens they have, but unfortunately they were temporarily out of stock, so I couldn't get those. I got the 12 pack of black gel pens, and coming in around 43 cents each, I thought that was an okay deal. And I couldn't pass up the highlighters, so I got a 12 pack of these Chisel Tip Highlighters, which also come in just below 40 cents a pen if you estimate the cost of a 12 pack and if you have the free Prime shipping, which isn't a bad deal considering you get all of these colors. To my surprise, I have been using a lot of correction tape over the years, and it's become an essential part of my office supply stash, so I wanted to try theirs out. I got the standard 4-pack, which comes in assorted colors, and considering the cost of the pack, they come in around $2.50 each. I was really looking forward to trying out their classic notebook. It comes only in one color, black, but they do have 3 versions of the pages, plain, ruled, and squared. It has the cover, the closure, the bookmark, the back pocket, all similar to a Moleskine style journal, and $9 seemed to be almost too cheap for a book like that. So we're going to test this out right now along with the pens and see how they all work. First impressions, the notebook feels well constructed, the end pages are securely glued down so they're not bubbling up or anything, and the notebook lays flat, which is nice. Though I noticed the glue underneath the cover on the spine is a little bit messy, which makes some bumps. Not a big deal, but it is there. To test out the black gel pen, I'm going to write out my usual bullet journal task list. This is something I do almost every day in a journal, and if you want to learn more about how I set up my bullet journal pages, check out this 1 year in my bullet journal video. It'll take you through my journal and show you the page layouts that I've tried. This gel pen feels like a nice everyday pen. It does write really smooth, and I like the rubber grip on it. It's very comfortable to write with. Although this paper is acid-free and archival safe, it is pretty thin, and you do have some ghosting on the back of the page from your pen. The Chisel Tip Highlighter feels like your everyday highlighter. It doesn't completely bleed through the paper, but you can see it still has some ghosting. Now let's test out all the highlighter colors, and again, they seem to be like your average everyday highlighter. Now let's test out the correction tape. Going over one of my tasks, it does feel like your basic correction tape dispenser. Works pretty decent, and you can still write on top of it. The notebook feels nice to use, but it's definitely not going to be a sketchbook. The more ink you add on top of the page, the more ghosting you have. I think it's fine for notes, but if you want to use both sides of the page, you might want to use a pencil instead. Alright, let's jump into some other supplies. I'm a fan of the basic kind of folders. These only come in a 25 pack, but coming in around $13, that makes these folders about 51 cents each. So this box should keep you all stocked up for multiple semesters, or you can donate extra school supplies or give them to your siblings or friends. There are 5 different colors and they include these fasteners in the middle. You could use these to turn in a report or an essay, but I also thought this would be good for a syllabus or something that you always have to refer back to, so it's always in your folder in the middle, and no matter what papers you switch out in the pockets, you can always find that one important printout right here. The 3-ring binders on Amazon come in 3 different sizes, and they come in black and white in a 4-pack, and they seem to have some mixed reviews, so I wanted to try them out for you guys. I got the 2-inch size to try, and considering the cost of the 4-pack, they come in around $3.75 each, which is actually a pretty good deal. It seems to have decent metal rings. The covers feel a bit thinner than a heavy-duty binder, and the pockets feel fine. But I did notice it's a little rough around the edge where the pocket material and the cover are fused together. A common complaint in the review section, the hinge separated for a lot of people, so I wanted to see how strong this was. Here I'm trying to see if the hinge actually comes apart if I pull the cover, but it actually felt pretty durable, and maybe with wear the hinge might weaken over time. I am not sure at this point. Surprisingly, Amazon doesn't have their own basics line of spiral-bound notebooks, so I put my own in here, and it is worth noting the folders I showed you do fit into the pockets, but they do stick out a little bit on the top. Fun fact, I actually didn't use a binder for most of my time in school unless the class required it. I found it easier to color coordinate a folder to each class. So I would carry about 5 to 8 individual folders in my backpack, and when I got to that class, that would be the folder I would have on my desk, and it just felt more organized to me. Speaking of backpacks, I have been wanting to try a new backpack that could fit my laptop. One thing that got me was this insulated cooler pocket that's a part of this backpack, so I can put my snacks in there. I don't like to get hangry when I work, and for about $28, this backpack seemed like a good deal. I got the gray color, and it fits my 15-inch laptop securely in the padded pocket, and more space to fit whatever other supplies I need to. The material feels lightweight and the zippers feel of a decent quality, and the insulated pocket in the front is nice for keeping any snacks that might melt, especially where I live where it's super hot. The next compartment up is full of pockets which can hold all of the essentials. And just above that is a shallow, smaller zipped pouch which can hold your sunglasses or pens. One complaint I saw in the reviews is that the bottom isn't padded in any way, which can lead to more wear over time as you set your bag down on the ground. Something else people mentioned is that the straps are kind of stiff and dig into your neck, but I didn't really feel any discomfort and they felt fine to me. They do have an adjustable chest strap which makes the bag easier to carry when it's even heavier. Honestly, I don't know how much I'll be using this, but it's a nice feature. However, I will be using the side mesh pockets to stay hydrated, and they do fit large bottles. I also like that the material is water resistant, which makes it even more durable, and I'm curious to see how this bag wears over time, but so far, it seems like a good deal. Some final thoughts: I like the backpack, the folders, the pens and the correction tape were definitely winners. I'm kind of on the fence on the notebook just because I really like thick paper, but it is a decent notebook for the price, and the quality of the 3-ring binder seems accurate for the price. It's not a heavy-duty binder, but it might be just enough to get you through the school year. If you've tried any of these out or something similar, share your experience in the comments below and hit that like button if you found this video helpful. I have more back to school related videos coming up on this channel, including next week will be DIY bullet journals, which you can make from dollar store items. So if you don't want to miss that and more videos, hit that subscribe button and be sure to hit that bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. You can check out more related videos in this playlist right here, and I will also include that link down below. And if you're interested in supporting this channel and supporting my efforts to make more videos to upload for you to watch for free on YouTube, go check out my Patreon page in the description below. I will also put that around here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!